How are you, YouTube? Serious question. Um, so like when these new sets come out and new decks get released, whether it be Mermails. And speaking of Mermails, I packed. You guys check Asian Persuasion's channel. I packed Abyss. I got Abysstius and Abyss lead. I got rid of that shit ASAP. I didn't want to hold on to none of the water shit, none of the nothing that could potentially get hit in March. I got rid of that shit ASAP. But anyway, when this new stuff comes out, how anxious are you guys, to put together the new decks? How much do you spend? How much stress do you do, to get the new decks thinking that they're going to be hot shit? Lately, I've been of the mind of, why. Robbie Cole, MCO40, he proved that stick to Old Faithful, tweak it to the meta, and it can compete just fine. You guys saw he topped the YCS in a field full of all kind of shit with his machine of gadgets, or my kind of gadgets, whatever. And, he did extraordinarily well with the day. He got third place. He got his King of Heavy Industries, and yeah, all of his rolls, and he was happy. I don't have water, I have coffee. Product placement, go. But do you think it's worth, like going in and going all in? I mean, I went all in today, this weekend. I spent, let's see, $150, and I got a complete Fire Fist deck, complete Haze Beast. I got Chidori, and then of course I told you about the other shit I got. I traded that shit off, sold that shit off, and I went in with between Saturday and Sunday, whatever the dates are. I don't have time. So between those 2 days, I pulled out $150 Saturday morning. Got a complete Fire Fist deck. I was only able to get one of the Fire Fist Exceed guy, the rank 4. So 150, got a complete deck, and I got 241, 2, 3, 4, 8 breakfast, lunch, and dinner Saturday and Sunday. And I got $43 to save. So 100 and my math fails. $107. So I spent $107. Entered my sneak peek. That's 40. And I picked up all this shit plus other random trades. I'm not even gonna bother going over there. So all other random shit I picked up too, and bought and traded for. But yeah, so I went in. I spent $107 out of the 150 that I pulled out, and got 2 complete decks. I don't like either one of them. And do you guys do that? Is that something worth doing? Every now and then. Last time I went all in was for Geargias. I was really hyped about that deck. I'm starting to get hyped about it again. I've been seeing them randomly top in Japan. Just recently, I think ARG or somebody held a tournament, and the deck finished like 8-1 at the regional. And as it goes back again, like what I said about Robbie MCO40, how if you tweak your build to the meta, it should perform just fine. If it's not fast enough, you find ways to speed it up. You find, excellent side deck options, and you just counter the meta. So I think that's probably what I'm going to look into. Because look at agents. Agents have been around since plants. Plants died, but agents are still going strong. Chaos Dragon. People thought Chaos Dragons were dead. Oh no, nope. Chaos Dragons continually to perform well. It's another old deck. It's at least a year old now, or around a year old. Maybe last summer or something. So that deck is Chaos is last summer, because I remember it was ran at Nats. So that deck is still going strong. But Monarch 2500 got 17th place out of a 400 and almost 500 man regional, and you got 17th place with Chaos Dragons. Good job, Hector. And so I think of some other older decks that are still performing, even though they're, old. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but the point is, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I went all in, and I don't feel bad about it because I can unload all this shit and get all my money back. I can get my $107 back because I know the Bears, the Dragons, these guys, they're all gonna go for money. I mean, I got random Chidori. I love Naruto. I don't know all that easily. I get my money back just like that. But I just think with the proper sideboard, I mean, look at Mermails. Mermails are have been consistently beaten by the sideboard, and I think that tweaking your builds, you should be able to perform well, and you don't have to go all in and spend a bunch of money to pick up the new shit. And that's only to say if the deck you're already running is close to tier 1 or can do what the tier 1 decks already do. Spam monster, remove monsters, remove back row, OTK randomly, those kind of things, or just, establish control. Oh, the other old deck is Dino Rabbit. Yeah, even Dino Rabbit still performs well, and that's an old as fuck deck. It was out during plants too. So, yeah, plants, Chaos Dragons, and Agents are all old decks, around a year old or more, and they still perform well. So, I guess my final word to you guys is, I don't think you necessarily have to go and try to pick up the Firefish shit or the Mermail shit and think you have to be competitive. I think that if you're already running a good deck, such as the ones I named, or decks that have a track record of being good. I mean, Black Wings have randomly been topping now. What the fuck? And you tweak your main deck, and tweak your side deck to handle the meta. You can save a lot of money, and you should do well. It's Dub K Dad, and I'm out.